Putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is riftnationnetwork, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
And seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult an expert. Wow, welcome guys. You never know who you're going to get on this show. You know, sometimes you get Pixie Sue, then we get her two sisters, and now you're stuck with me today. And yeah, I was busy with other programs, so I didn't have a chance to boot this one up. But you know what? That's okay. Hopefully, I did not disappoint. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Howie. So don't forget, after this show tonight, I will not linger. We've got the girls, Lisa, Mystic Mayhem. Yeah. They're doing their monthly show. So that's going to be really exciting. And don't forget to check that out. So what we're doing today is what I always do the first Tuesday of the month. Except this time, what we're doing is Yggdrasil. You're saying, huh? Okay. There are several different rune layouts. So this month I chose Yggdrasil, which is the tree of life. So the tree of life is the representation of all the seven realms, according to Odin. So what I chose was to do that, to figure out what is going on. So Lisa will have Daniel Eastlock from Cabin on 360. That is awesome. That is awesome. And let's see. So we're just going to start off the beginning of the month. And we're going to say hi to a couple people. We're going to get right into this 10 rune read layout for this month. So I want to say hello to Linda Nielsen, and hello to Nikki, and hello to Howie, and thank you, Renee, and welcome everybody. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if you happen to be over on the Traveler's Plate. Come on over to the Rift Nation Network over here on Facebook or on YouTube. And don't forget the website. The website is being updated periodically, so you'll see changes that'll make it more user-friendly for those that are on a phone if you can't get to your computer. So there'll be a lot of updates coming with that as well. So welcome, guys. Welcome. Yep, Pixie Sue. Yeah, so what you're looking at right now is Othello, or Othello is what they say. But this particular rune, Yggdrasil, has several different layers of it, and that's what I wanted to do for this month, with everybody talking about, the eclipse and they've got this weird storm coming in on the East Coast and the tornadoes that are happening. And everybody, please, if you're in the storm size, please be safe. Okay, literally be safe, take care of yourself, and that's very important. So that in the number one, in the number one position, we have the first one. Now, this particular rune, I know it has certain meanings, but this rune represents your positive influences and accomplishments. So what we're looking at is the positive side of Othila. Now, Othila is a rune that has a lot to deal with wealth, genetics, inheritance, and things like that do come in. So what we are looking at is the positive side is an upswing in finances for the month of July, which is an awesome thing to actually do. Also, property will increase for those that do real estate investment. This is going to be a good time. For those that are moving, this is going to be a time for you to find something that's going to be working with you. But also, we're going to be strengthening bonds. Now, when we talk family bonds, we'll go back to the days of the Vikings, okay? They were a family unit to them, and that's why I always call the rift a family unit, because they always helped one another. They looked out for one another. So, and that's what it's about. It was their tribe. So your family, so to speak, is your tribe, your soul tribe. So these are the positive things that will be happening. So community, the way that we get together, ancestors, as far as connection for those that do have the spiritual connection, from loved ones. You might actually hear from loved ones that are either past or actually here. So this is all positive aspects that are coming in. This is what the basis of this month is working around, which is really which is awesome, because things are going to start to really strengthen and come together here. Okay. Now that is Othila is the way that it's pronounced. Othila. Okay. And this is the way this particular rune is actually pronounced. In the next position, we're dealing with your current energy level for the month. Your current energy level is what we're dealing with this particular rune. This is your regular monthly rune. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. So what we are dealing with is Anzus, is the way that this is pronounced. Ansooz, and Zeus is the way that it's actually pronounced. Now, when we're looking into this particular rune, which happens to be Anzus, we're looking at like God, Odin. Okay, so Odin, and I like to explain what the runes represent and what they actually mean. This is Odin, this is God, this is our ancestors, these are things that are coming into us. So what we're dealing with right here is our energy level is that of pretty much our ancestors, our gods. This is actually not a bad thing. This is really good. So our energy is going to have a lot to do with communication, answers to questions that we've been asking. So answers to questions we've been asking, knowledge, mysticism, mysteries finally getting solved. Some of these mysteries that we're looking into to ourselves, to help ourselves, this is going to start coming forward to us, and it's going to benefit us immensely. Okay, so you've been asking questions, you're going to get the answers to these particular questions. These particular questions, you're going to get it, and your fears, gone. Fears will be gone this month. And you're not going to have to worry about it. You're going to have that ability to move forward. Nikki, brick fireplace is what they're telling me to tell you. That's a yes to a brick fireplace, whatever that means. So you're going to have, and again, if you've been doing like Keith talks all the time, Keith from the Artist Den, he does so much shadow work. And in the shadow work that he's actually doing, he's helping himself by getting rid of what the negativity actually is. So he will have a lot more spiritual clarity because he's done the work. So his, like they call them extending expansions, or our gifts will be a lot easier to work with. And now this is going to work for everybody that's been doing the work behind it. So, and again, visionary wisdom, knowledge, communication, godlike energy is what we're going to be dealing with this month. So don't fear, let it go. Literally, it's like if you get stage fright, deal with it. Just go. Get rid of your stage fright. It's time to go full force on everything that we are working on. Communication. We're going to be having clear, concise communication with individuals. We're going to be able to communicate ourselves if we are a crafty individual, or we make things out of wood. We're going to have that communication between us and what it is that we're working on as well. It's not just verbal communication, it's awesome communication. It's really amazing. So this month in particular, it could have a lot to do with the energy that's happening, but according to the runes, this is sync that's going to happen. So if you have any fear, start right now. Banish it. Get rid of it. Let it go. It's not worth having anymore. Banish that. Okay? Just get rid of it. Bury it. Put it someplace it can be recycled into something pretty awesome. That's what you want to do. Let me get a swig of coffee. Then we're going to go on to physical and mental feelings for the month. Physical and mental feelings for the month. Hello, Miss Lois. So in the number 3 position, we are dealing with physical and mental emotions. Okay, pretty cool. All right. Now, most people would say, hey, this is Jibo. No, it's Gabo. So it's actually pronounced G-A-Y-B-O, Gabo. Now, this is our physical and mental feelings for the month. Now, Gabo in itself has numerous types of meanings. It's considered gift. That's what it's considered. Well, how does a gift go into our physical or our mental feelings and emotions? And that's what we need to kind of incorporate with what's going on. And what happens? It has to do with divine intervention. Well, how does that help? Well, if you feel healthy mentally, believe it or not, physically we feel better. Think of it this way. There are individuals out there that have had really bad traumatic medical conditions, but you'll notice, according to science, when they maintain that positive energy, that positive mental clarity, a lot more will get through the treatment and survive and be uplifted. So yes, the mental aspect of being positive and having that lovely gift and that energy around you is going to help move you forward. That's what it's going to do. So we're talking about right now physical and emotions. We're going to be surrounding ourselves with strong bonds in relationships. Okay, relationships and communication really going to be awesome. We're building generosity, and we're also going to have enough positive energy left over to actually send that to other people. To me, that's a gift. To me, that is an amazing gift. When we have this ability where it's like, okay, I'm doing really good. I want to wish this one luck. I want to wish that one luck because they've been working so hard. Let's give them some positive love and positive energy and let them know we got you. This is happening. This is going to be awesome. This is what we're actually talking about right now. So when again, sending positive energy, mutual benefit. So again, because we did talk about our tribe, there are mutual benefits, things that are going to mutually benefit everybody because this month we are going to work together amazing. So things are just going to go boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So, and again, giving somebody anything can actually help uplift them. But you yourself, your feelings, your emotion, you're on the upswing. This is an amazing energy coming in towards you. Don't doubt it. Get rid of that doubt because this month is going to be so cool. So cool. So awesome. You guys are going to love this month. This is going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time to help finalize and get yourself into the direction you know you're supposed to be heading into. You know, I say that a lot, especially if I'm on someone else's podcast. Yeah, how do I get out of my own way half the time? And that's what it is. I have a tendency to get in my own way. So I'm sure there's others out there that have that same issue. Hello, Mr. Brolick. How are we doing today? In the fourth position, moral coding in the fourth position. Moral coding. Ha ha ha. Now these. This is necessities and foundation. That's what we're doing this month, okay? Your moral code is building foundations. You are taking care of, don't extravagant, don't splurge. Make sure that your basic needs are met, but build that foundation element for something. Like if you've been thinking, I'd like to learn a little bit more about this, do it. Absolutely do it. Okay? Have that ability to say, yeah, let's do this. Let's build this foundation. Let's get this going up. This is going to be amazing. Okay? So build that foundation. So that's going to be pretty awesome. I've got somebody blinging in on the chat. If somebody else can deal with that, that'd be already awesome. So I'll turn my phone down. I apologize there. Okay, so that's what we have going on. So we have these amazing abilities. And now again, these, okay, like Gabo has to deal with gifts, okay? Now these has to do with, and again, I've got tons of cheat sheets over here because that's just the way it is. It is what it is. You can't remember everything. So what we're dealing with right here is we're dealing with also magical workings, okay? Our mystical, magical workings of things. How magical can it be to get a foundation? And this foundation is awesomely solid. Yes, solid like you wouldn't believe. Now we have the foundation. Now we can build up, which is really weird because I didn't read this thing. I mean, I put it together, but I haven't read it to where it's going, and that's what I'm doing. The Rift, we are building our foundation is what we're doing, which is pretty awesome. So we got the foundation in the works, which is pretty cool. Hello, Mr. Robert. Hello, Mr. Jimmy Johnson. Hello, Miss Kelly Carell. How you doing? We're doing our monthly rune read. I'm in the fourth position of the Yggdrasil, okay? The Yggdrasil, which is actually pretty awesome. We just talked about now these. Now these is in the fourth position that's doing with our moral code. Morally, what we need to do is we need to take care of our basic needs, work on our spiritual self a lot more, okay? And protection elements, protection magic. A lot of things are protective. For me, crystals are protective. Selenite on my desk if I work with spirits, okay? Amethyst around electronics so I don't short circuit stuff. So there's just all this amazing energy. And this energy has to be like, yes, let's put it into something because it's going to be awesome. Now, recent accomplishments. That's in the 5th position of the Yggdrasil, which is the tree of life in a rune read, so to speak. So it's called Yggdrasil. So what we're dealing with in the 5th position, we're dealing with our recent accomplishments, okay? So we're halfway there, guys. Halfway there. Recently, okay? Recently. This is pronounced Hagalaz. 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 Sorry. Anyways, this is a representation of a hailstorm. Now, this is recent accomplishments. How can a hailstorm be an accomplishment? Build a nice house out of a hailstorm, right? So what we're talking about is recovery. Recently, we had a recovery from a downside. We had like a downward swing in energy, the way that we were thinking and feeling. A lot of us were having that little bit of lull, so to speak, in everything that was happening. But maybe that happens in order for us to rest up. So we have that ability to be able to move forward, to continue in an awesome direction. And that's what it is. It gave us this lull, that's going to help us refocus. So that is an accomplishment. We did it. We made it. Okay. Anything that we do, we made it through. Okay. It could be a lesson. It could have been a challenge. It could have been something else we needed to learn. We needed to learn to refocus ourselves on what is really more important. And that's the way things happen. So again, hidden blessings. So this hailstorm was what is known as a hidden blessing because really good things are going to come out of it. All right. So, and again, transformation. That's what was happening. We were being transformed or refocused, is another way to put it, into areas that we need to maintain our focus on, because a lot of us have a tendency to splinter ourselves in so many different directions. We don't want that. We want to pull our energy back in. We want to cut those cords, take those salt baths, sage that house. I'm sorry, that's just me. But if you want to, go ahead. It's really awesome. You feel really good. So health and present concerns is the next one up. Now, we're dealing with what is known as Odin's rune. There is no symbol on one rune in the runes. Just one. Nothing. Okay? So, and this is called, it's the ward rune, okay? Which looks like weird, but it's ward. It's fate. So as far as our health and our present concerns, we are dealing with fate. Thank you, Keith. Drive safe. We are dealing with this. We are dealing with our present, like what has happened, possibilities, karma. This is what's happening right now. Our health, and our present concerns are out of our hands. It's fate. It's what's meant to happen is now going to happen. Okay? Don't get concerned. Don't get discerned. Because sometimes what happens is we end up clearing up and we end up with deeper insight into ourselves, inspiration, possibilities. Okay? So what you're doing is dealing with this awesome blank slate. And that's why the rune is blank. It's a blank slate. Now, blank slate in our health concerns means what? What does that mean? That's what you're saying. What does it mean? It means that negative karma from families, ancestral karma, they're saying in this particular case, in this month, it's gone. It's not going to affect you. Don't get concerned. Focus, relax, meditate, absorb. If you need to make a dentist appointment, make it. If you need to go to the doctors, go. If you need to walk more, do it. Enjoy it and absorb it. That's what it's actually representing. That blank slate is a masterpiece in waiting to so many artists. Mine would be a stick figure, but that's me. All right. Hey, everybody, say hi to Nutty Ape. That's my kid there. My oldest son, always in the chat room. Always asking for cake or cookies. Hi, Jake. So that's what we're talking about in the 6th position here. That blank slate. Okay? As far as, and again, look for your health. Look for solutions. Okay? Look for things that are going to help bring you forward. And I turn this down. Hold on. Turn it all the way down. So it's going to help bring you forward into that possibility. Okay, so you go to the dentist, you have to have a tooth pulled and some root canals. Well, you had to take care of it before it got too bad, right? You go there, you find out, okay, you got arthritis, you're going to have issues writing. Come up with another way of doing things. There's a really awesomeness coming in towards us because this is a blank slate. Wait, isn't Nutty Ape the culprit of DoorDash escapades? No, he's my son on YouTube. He's a few floors up. He is. Oh my God. So this one is the health, okay, and present concerns. That's what we're dealing with. Present concerns, health and or present concerns. So allow it to be that blank slate. Allow yourself to have that ability to say, okay, I'm going to start over fresh. I'm going to just, here I go. I'm going to start again and I'm going to do this good because we have that energy from all the other runes that we've already read. So, yes. So now we're going to go into the 7th position. The 7th position deals with love influences and concerns. Love influences and concerns for the month. In this room, so below. Oh, I did get the pronunciation off of that. Okay. Love, interest, and concerns. Transition, light energy, good health. So we were just talking about health. That blank slate, that new beginning. That's what that blank slate is, that new beginning in the 6th position. Now we're moving over to love. Okay, so now in love, we will have a lot of energy, a lot of well-being, a lot of life force within us. Our lights, as far as who we are and our concerns, they're going to be shining bright. This is positive. This is awesomeness that is coming in towards us, okay? This is a lot of energy, a lot of well-being, victory. We are a beacon of light in the dark is what we are. This doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to have this amazing romantic relationship come to us. We could learn to just love who we are, to love ourselves, to enjoy being with ourselves, to become friends with ourselves. That's what this love could represent. Loving your life. Loving who you're with, who you're around. Learning not to let the nitty-gritty go. And have that loving joy. Enjoy your life. Live your life. Okay? Open yourself up to the power of sunshine on your path. That's what this is representing. So we low in this position. Love influences concerns. Open yourself up to the light of the path of what is coming to you. Allow this to come forward. Grab onto it. Let it shine. Let it shine so bright, honey, you need shades in your life. That's the way that this should be. This is an amazing position to be in. We're transcending. We have that blank slate. This is a good month. This is a good month. Now, we're going to deal with the 8th position. Now, in the 8th position, this is creative influences and your mind. Creative influences and your mind. Let me get a swig of coffee. What we are talking about is Tawaz. Tiwaz. Tawaz. It's actually pronounced Tawaz, is what it is. And I know it looks like Tiwaz, but it's not. It's Tawaz. Okay, let me get a swig. This is, Kelly, this is the monthly rune read, and I decided to do it in the Yggdrasil style, which is the tree of life in Viking mythology. So this is what we're actually dealing with right now. Now, again, 8th position, creativity, influences in your mind. Okay. And this is warrior justice and principles. That's the basic knowledge of Tawas. Now, here's the thing. Okay. You have to interpret what this means. Okay. Creative influences. Okay. Creative influences. How can creative influences be a warrior? It can be many things. It can be spiritual defense or self-defense, learning, going forward, achieving victory with honor in yourself. That you achieve this, okay? Righteous success, supporting noble causes. So your creative ability and creative outlet for this month is going to balloon. It's going to explode beyond belief. This is going to be a really, really amazing month. So what you want to do is you want to prepare yourself. Get that blank canvas we talked about. Get into something. Allow yourself to go. Like Kelly, pull the guitar out, sit outside and play it. Don't worry about anything else except how it makes you feel. Just do it. Allow your creativity to flow. Let go of judgment of yourself. And that's what a lot of us seem to be doing right now. We have this, we judge ourselves. We consider ourselves, oh my God, I failed at this. Oh my God, I can't do this. I'm not doing this right. We judge ourselves way too much. That stops the creative juices, is what it is. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have that self-discipline. And we're not going to judge ourselves. Yes, you enjoyed it. You had fun. Just do it. Literally. That's what it's about. If you enjoy that creative outlet, do it. Okay, if I want to get a pen and paper and draw stick figures on, I'm going to do it. Okay, maybe it won't be in a museum, but it'll be in my museum. That's what it's about. Sharpen your body, sharpen your mind. And in this one, Dawaz is talking about sharpening your sword. Okay, because them back then, they got ready for battle. What you guys are doing is getting ready to create something amazing in and around yourself. And that is the ability to love and like and cherish who we are, who we all are as individuals. Allow that. This is awesome. Okay, this is the warrior card, but we're going to be warriors of creativity. This is going to be This is gonna be amazing. Yeah? Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm not even Italian. I don't know. So this really is going to be an amazing thing here. It's awesomeness, righteous success. And it's going to feel so cool. So sit on that porch with that guitar. That's what I do. Pull it out, whether you can play it. Go out there with drums. Hey, you might start a jam party of people having a good time. How do you know? That's what it's about. It's being creative and accepting within yourself and letting go of self-judgment. That's what the warrior does. The warrior doesn't think, I'm going to go out there and die. Just like, I'm not sure if I can really do that, is what they're saying. The warrior is saying, victory of Valhalla. Let's just keep going until we get this. And that's what victory of Valhalla means. It means continue to move forward. Okay? We're not going to die until we're dead. And we're not planning on dying here. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going till we're victorious. What you want to be victorious over? You, your doubts, your fears. Let them go. Allow yourself to build and to move forward and to have that awesomeness in you guys that I know is there. I can feel it. Let's build each other up. Let's get this going. God, I don't know if I'm preaching or talking today. Like, yes, Reverend Swan's in the house, I'll tell you. All right, so now we have 2 runes left. 2. That's 4. That's 2. Hi. All right, so now we're talking about our imagination and direction. Wow, how do those two go together? Imagination and direction. Well, it goes together pretty well because we're talking about Isa. Now, Isa, not Isa, Isa. Okay, we were just talking about this. Isa, it actually, ice, stillness. That's what it actually represents. So, your imagination and your direction. Okay, what we're talking about is slow to change. Do not expect these things to happen overnight. So in your direction, in your path, take your time. Allow yourself to continue on your path. You will see the improvement as you continue to move forward. You continue this path, you continue this awesomeness about you, and really, really start enjoying everything about you. And that's what's pretty awesome. Our imagination, okay? So remember one thing, hold your ground. Don't allow other people's opinions of you to create who you are. We're going to get into that deeply more on Friday, but don't allow that. That's their opinion. That's not your opinion. It's not. Okay, maybe I can't draw, but that's okay. There's other things I can do. And it's just learning to do that. And take your time. Hold your ground. If you hold your ground, you're going to avert disaster. What does that mean, they say? Well, what happens when we don't hold our ground on our own inner peace, on our own inner discipline within ourselves? If we don't stand our ground, then we lose who we are. We start to judge ourselves the way others judge us. We start to hide more. We start to become introverts more. We start to just go backwards rather than forward. So stand your ground. Even if you can't continue to move forward, stop. Don't go back. Just stop right where you are. Give yourself some breath. Put it down and then go back to it. But don't give up. That's what this means. Creativity and stillness means that if you are learning something new, it's never going to happen right away. I'm sorry. It just is. Okay? I mean, I got a really awesome example of this. I can't knit anymore because of my arthritis. Okay, no problem. So I had to kind of learn how to crochet, which is awesome. I finally made a blanket. It looked really good until I held it up and it literally was shaped like this. It was kind of coming inward because I guess I kept going, and it happens. But did I give up? No. Why? Because I enjoy it. It's relaxing. I've actually made 2 straight blankets now. So see, I kept still. I stilled myself. I didn't say, I can't do it. No, I didn't do that. What I did was allow myself that stillness and then create some more. So be still. Don't go back. Don't give up. Be still. When you get used to that stillness and you're calm, go forward a little more. Pace yourself. You allow yourself to create and be awesomeness of you. It's a pretty amazing journey, guys. I have so much faith in who you guys are. I really do. Oh, let me tell you, if I can do it and I can be here right now, today with you, I've had one heck of a journey. And so have you guys. So that's the theme of the month. We have one more, which we're going to be talking about present influences concerning home and you. So these are all your present influences coming right at you. You guys dying to see which one it is? Owie, owie, owie. All right, here we go. Da-da! Present influences. And this is concerning home and you. Okay? Home and you. These are our influences. Ingus. Okay? It's pronounced Ingooz. Ingus. Yeah, I don't know. There's a W in there. I don't ask. That's just how it's pronounced. Ingus. What are we dealing with? We're dealing with potency. We're dealing with masculinity. We're dealing with life force. We're dealing with literally Father God. We're dealing with climax. We're dealing with procreation. This is what we're dealing with. What's procreation? Creating something amazing. Okay, we are creating. So this month, your present influences are dealing with so much. Charging yourself, having that charge. I mean, new beginnings, trying new things, literally planting those seeds for later in the month. Yeah, April showers bring May flowers, right? Isn't that how it goes? So again, life is going to start bursting forth for you guys. This is what this month has in store for you. It's pretty awesome because we are going to be building up and releasing. Okay, there's going to be a lot of positive energy coming in towards you and towards your home, because what are we dealing with? We're dealing with you and home and influences and things that your present influences, things that are going to bring that positivity and that awesomeness into you. And that is literally, okay, that is amazing. We're talking physical, symbolic, protection, starting something new, which I think I said that. Okay. So, and again, plant that seed, masculine creative energy. I don't know. That probably just means you're going to go full force into it. But again, masculinity, creativity usually represented metalwork, ironwork back in the day. So it really is pretty good. Yes. So according to these runes, we are going to have an awesome month. Now, if there is a listener out there that is looking for help with fertility, yes, this is the month to try. This is definitely the month to try, according to the runes, because the energy is coming into awesomeness. Now, that I think was pretty amazing. Okay, this is a new spread. I chose to do Yggdrasil this month, which is a larger spread and gives a broader spectrum instead of past, present, future, past, present, future. I wanted something that was a little bit more because of what's coming. But I wanted to give you guys a helping hand and a bit of creativity. I also wanted you guys to know that you're not alone. You literally are not alone. You have your ancestors with you. We have spirits with you. You have people that pay attention and encourage you. Believe it or not, even the little things this month are going to make a large difference, because right now, according to, bless you, babe, right now, according to Yggdrasil, which is the rune read we just did, okay, karma's even. Let's build up some of that credit. Let's get some credit. Your karma's even. That's what it's saying. This month, we are not working on anything. We are working on the awesomeness, okay, of who we are as individuals. Don't give up. If you want to learn pottery, learn it. If you make a potted plant that comes out looking sideways, just tell everybody it's abstract art, okay? That's what I would do. In other words, just go with it. Be you guys. Enjoy you. Have some fun. You know, laugh at yourself once in a while. Ain't no such thing as a perfect person, let me tell you. There isn't. Have some fun, laugh at yourself. Learn to be awesome. That's what I think. Wow. That one took a while today. I like to switch things up and change things up, is what I like to do. So I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing runes or be getting into some more of the numerology. I do like the divining aspect of the runes because of the amount of information based on short reads. So before we go anywhere, guys, let's let you guys vote. Do you like the normal tarot readings, or do you like listening to the runes and having them? I don't know. Runes are just very passionate for me. It's my flying. So how we doing, guys? We're gonna have a pretty awesome month. This is the month for things to go so amazingly well. So don't give up. Okay. Oh, that's a good room. All right. So for those that are having issue with courage, hold on. I am going to draw a rune out for you. That is an ancient rune that is usually drawn on yourself to help you with creating courage. It's a mashup of a couple of different runes. Now, this particular rune that you can see, if you can see that rune right there, that rune represents courage. Now, you can use a marker if you choose. You can use eye pencil to draw this rune on yourself. It's going to create that courage in you that's going to help you get to the direction that you need to get into. So that's just one of those little ancient runes. And a lot of runes are runes that are actually put together from the original. Oh, sound like somebody was coming through my ceiling there for a minute. So that's just a little helpful hint. Okay, guys. So what do we think here? Let's see what's going on in the chat room. I've been real focused. Can you put that up again? Yes, I can, honey. Yes, I can. All right. Can you see that? Well, let me see if I can cover my hand on that so you guys can see that better. There we go. Just use an eyeliner Draw it. I draw them a lot on my inner arms because if I want courage to come in, the hand that you write with is your energy leaving. The opposite hand is energy coming in. So for me, I would draw it right on the inside because this is the energy that I want coming in towards me. I want the courage. I want that ability or strength or safe travels. Okay. If I want to get rid of something, then I would draw it on the predominant hand, is what it is. So, yes. 1 million pounds of cookies. Yes. Okay, so that was Miss Kelly. So keep going, and thank you, Keith, for coming in. Let's see how much did you miss of this? Well, this was the monthly read, and what we covered was position 1, which was influences and accomplishments for the month. 2 was current energy level, of course. 3 was physical and mental emotions. 4 was your moral code. 5 is recent accomplishment. 6 is health and your present concerns. 7 was love and, of course, concerns. 8 was, let's see, creative influences and your mind. 9, imagination and direction. And, of course, 10, present influences concerning you and your home. So all around, it does look like a pretty awesome month that will be coming into you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the information that I give you, and I keep bag of nuts. You never know, and that's why I think I named this one Bag of Nuts, because you never know what I'm doing. I could be having a pixie coming on. I could be telling stories. I could be doing readings. I could be doing preaching or teaching, because I'm just a big bag of mixed nuts myself. So I never know what's going on until I actually sit here and say, this is the way it has to be said. So, bag of nuts fits. That's what it is. It actually fits. So, awesomeness. So let's see. I think we have Mystic Mayhem. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I am not in chat, but Mystic Mayhem was supposed to be coming up at 9 o'clock tonight. 9:30. Okay, and then of course we do have the new show. If you guys have a chance to check out Monday night's lineup, oh my God, wasn't that was one heck of a night, guys? Let me tell you. We started off with Miss Joni of Mystery Behind the Scenes, and then we went over to the Otter's Den, and then from there we went over to Taboo Topics. And oh my God, if you didn't have a chance to check out any of those shows, go check them out. They were awesome. So, and we do have more new shows coming. Website is being updated as we speak. I did manage to change things up so it's a little bit more viewer friendly. So there'll be a lot of changes in the website that will be coming up, hopefully easier to find and easier to look at, whether you're on the phone or whether you're on your computer screen. So those are things that are being worked on in the background, but we do have a bunch of amazing shows. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow to the Rift Nation Network, because we do have some amazing shows and topics and hosts actually coming out for all of this. So that is your monthly rune read, guys. If you guys have any suggestions about something, a topic, a crazy topic, a serious topic, I don't care. Let me know, because Mixed Bag of Nuts is just about that. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. So literally, or if you'd like to be a guest on Bag of Nuts, and you do I'd love to have a palm reader on here. Send her pictures of palms. That's something that's never been done. I love that. So if you know of a palm reader, send the palm reader over to Rift Nation Network. Literally, they can send a message over in Facebook, or they can go to riftnationnetwork@gmail.com. I would love to have a palm reader take pictures of some random palms just to see what's going on, because I find it interesting, because I don't know anything about it. So when you don't know anything about something, it's like, okay, let's see how this is done. Let's see the process. And I'd love to know about that. So I would love to have a palm reader on the show. That's what I'd love to do. So that's what I say. Thank you very much, Monica. I'm glad you guys actually enjoyed the show. Stay tuned because this is an amazing place with amazing people. Good night, guys. Remember, love you. Nobody told you today. Yeah, I love you. I love you. All right, now I got to find the ending, which I always lose track of. Oh, look, there it is. Bye.